This happened recently, and honestly, everybody, it's a different kind of bullish for me. And if you're holding crypto.com, if you're a user of the card, of the app, of the products, of the exchange outside or inside the US, why do we keep seeing these headlines and there's always one missing? Well, that one missing, my friends, is crypto.com because there's always Kraken or Binance or Coinbase or KuCoin or Max Global or any other ones, but there's crypto.com CRO that's the one that's spearheading licenses, registration, securities, and more. And I'm gonna play a soundbite from Chris in the last AMA about a month plus ago because that is why it takes us years sometimes to get one of those licenses that mostly right now in Asia, that's where they're brewing, right? And we heard really recently how Hong Kong is coming from reports. We already established that Hong Kong application, and when it comes, it's gonna be big news for everybody, and we're gonna have crypto.com on everybody's radar. But when I hear this, which reported yesterday, the 22nd, Nigeria blocks access to prominent crypto exchanges. I wonder who. Well, according to Watch Your Guru, and I'm gonna give you context right now in just a second. Nigeria blocks Kraken, Binance, Coinbase. I use Coinbase. I love them here in the US. I cannot use Binance, and I used to use Kraken a lot. So, are they bad exchanges? They're not bad exchanges. It's just that when you get blocked, it's because something is going on in that country, right? Doesn't mean that it's the worst exchange. It just means that why are they doing this? Now, it doesn't mean that you cannot use them in Nigeria because technically speaking, there's so many ways, right, to do that. But here is a little bit more context. And I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, guys, because at the end of the day, the man himself, the boss, Crypto.com CEO, Chris Marsalek, I'm going to go ahead and play this for you. Listen, we'll get to all of this. It's just good information if you're deciding what crypto exchange and why I believe $1 Crow, it's not crazy.
Um, there is an element of expansion geographically as well. So there are still certain markets where we've been working for years on securing the licenses and launching the product, but we are not live yet, specifically in Asia. So we expect this to conclude soon. But we are quite happy with our geographical footprint as it is today. You may also see new card launches. That may happen. We're going to add more geos in terms of our card product. We also are working on a product that may serve as a very good alternative to a fully blown US exchange in the US for our customers there. But I'm not going to say too much because I'm afraid I'm going to just spill the beans. Some exciting stuff is coming.
Who's ready? If you are a user, pro holder, and crypto.com exchange enthusiast, I think those are great news. So let's come back. You heard what the guy had to say, and that's why I'm here for it, right? Now, we keep seeing this news. Here's more context. The man himself for Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, saying this is inaccurate because Coinbase, as far as I can tell, can still be operating, no interruption. Now, it all changes, right? It was tweeted earlier today for context, but you never know. The Nigerian government can change. They haven't received any official information from the government. I get it. But now, when we start doing a little bit more due diligence, we start seeing all of these headlines. So I'm not just speaking, right, because I want to FUD or whatever. No, that's not the point. I waited. I didn't talk about this yesterday. I waited because there's always two sides of the coin for every single piece, when it comes to crypto. But I can see how Binance faces security scrutiny in Nigeria amid calls for crypto ban. And there's so many crypto slate, CoinGappy, and TechCrunch. Like, it's not only us, but how beautiful it is that crypto.com still is in that good side of the equation when it comes to licensing and certifications. And he just said it right now, back in January the 18th, how they're planning to add even more. And even for us, US customers. So if you're liking this, don't forget to smash the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Do it for CRO. Turn on those notification bells. Take a look at the links down below. Become a CRO fan. Join with my link down there. Join the $1 CRO party group. Link down below as well. Close to be 1,000 members. At 1,000 members, we do a CRONOS giveaway completely for free. Just join and you will see how it's done. So I hope that you are having a great time. Now, Coinbase pushes back on reports, which is what we just mentioned, but here it is. This is the watchdog said in July that Binance activities in the country were illegal. Binance did not respond. So according to these reports, the request was fueled by the continued struggle of the official's currency, NIDA. It plummeted, record low against the US dollar. And that could be one of the reasons that countries are just not allowing these exchanges because it's messing up with their own official currency. Crypto exchanges like Binance have been, setting exchange rate for Nigeria, hijacking the role of the country's central bank, said an advisor. So this is official information in a post. So we go to the post right now. This is supposed to be someone, right? Chief Executive Director of Media Publicity in the country, and it's addressing some of the things that is going on right there in a long, delicious post. Binance facing regulatory shutdown in many countries and causing disruptions in the current market should not be allowed to dictate the value of the NIDA, not on its crypto exchange platform or the crypto exchange such as KuCoin. Bybit should be banned from operating in our cyberspace FX platforms. So you kind of get to see, guys, and this is actually the 21st and the 24th. So it was just a couple days ago. This is actually one of the official post denied dollar manipulators, and they're finally getting to know some of the banks, some of the exchanges, and that's one of the reasons we probably are seeing this post, because it goes all the way to the top and they make actions. Now here it is. Presidency and regulatory sources say that they decided to move against Binance and other crypto firms following reports that currency speculators and money launderers were using them to execute criminal activities. Not only we have manipulation of that currency, but also legal activities. You see how deep it gets? I mean, I'm just happy to say that I'm a CRO fan and I continue using crypto.com, and I see how I think it's a little different. We wait until it's done right. We just don't rush adoption or mass penetration in a country. It's done well once it's fully approved. So I'm pretty happy, everybody. And here's another one. Nigerian Central Bank lifts ban on crypto trading. This was late last year. So one of the reasons that might be, a two-edged sword. Sometimes they ban it, sometimes they lift it. So it's, in a way, a little crazy as well to see what's going to happen at the end of the day. One thing we know is that Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, they're not going anywhere. It's just that the way you go about entering into a country, maybe it's not the best way for the country. You just have to obviously wait the right time and the years if needed, so you do it right the first time. That's what crypto.com is doing. That's what I wanted to tell you. That's why I said at the very beginning of the video, this is a different kind of bullish for me. It might not be realized by a lot of people today, but it will be coming up and pan out strong in the future, and we'll be already much better prepared by then to enjoy our bags. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe. See you next time, CRO fam. Peace.